is up, everyone? This your motherfucker saying Chris Bray back into the video. We're back, yes, bitch. We're about to do yet another Minecraft mod review because you guys know what day it is. It's Monday, and we're doing yet another Minecraft mod review because that's what we do every Monday. If you guys don't know anything on this channel, every Monday we review a brand new mod. So, yes, and also I added a mod in here to kind of make the terrain look a little bit better, look a little bit more realistic. It's the Terralith mod, but that's not the mod that we're going to be reviewing today. No. We are going to be reviewing a brand new mod that I've actually wanted to kind of dive into a little bit, and it's in a mod pack that we're currently playing, the Feed the Beast Evolution mod pack. Anyway, some of these mods I'm reviewing on this channel will also be in that same mod pack as well, because we are actually trying to beat that mod pack, and I think reviewing some of these mods and similar mods that are in that mod pack will help us out in our survival world on that. So that's pretty much it. So anyway, let's get right into it, shall we? So today's mod we're going to be reviewing is, drumroll please, we're going to be revealing the mod review for Iron Spellbooks. Yes, Iron Spellbooks. That is the mod that we're going to be reviewing today. So yes, we have mithril, we have a bunch of stuff, we got an inscription table. You got to make this, so that's how you make that. It's just a book with some slabs and some fences. That's all you need. And then you make yourself an inscription table. There's an arcane anvil. In order to make an arcane anvil, you need blocks of amethyst, a diamond, and 2 polished deep slate, and then an anvil. And then you get yourself an arcane anvil. And then you got a scroll forge, which you're going to need to make one of these. You need polished deep slate and crying obsidian. You need that. And then you can make a pedestal with in the stone cutting with stone bricks. And yeah, and then you got an armor pile. I guess you can't make that, obviously. And then you got mithril ore, which basically is found in your world. So you just go into your local mine, wherever it is, and you find those in there. And then you got an alchemist cauldron. In order to make an alchemist cauldron, you need iron, arcane essence, cinder essence, and a cauldron. So in order to get arcane essence, I don't know. I think it's okay. Yeah, this is dropped from Ancient Knight. So you're probably going to want to go into one of the dungeons on here. Yes, this mod does add in dungeons as well. And we have been to one in my Feed the Beast, my ongoing Feed the Beast Evolution series. So if you guys have not checked out that series, go check that series out. What are you guys waiting for? But anyway, then we got a firefly jar. That's how you make that. It's pretty simple. You just take arcane essence, a lantern, some glass, put that together, you get a firefly jar, and then you got a portal frame. In order to make this, you just need mithril and arcane ingots, which in order to get mithril, you're going to need mithril scrap. In order to get mithril scrap, you're going to need to cook the raw mithril. And how do you get raw mithril? You get it from the actual ore itself, I think. I think you just break it and then it drops. So that's pretty much it. And then yeah, and then you get a portal frame, and then you go ahead and make the arcane. And then how to get arcane ingots? You need to surround it with any ingot, so it could be copper, gold, iron, any one of those, and then you get the arcane ingots, which look fucking insane. Also, I'm still dealing with fucking allergies, but it is what it is. Anyway, and then you got a brazier. You can make a brazier, which in order to do that, you just need iron and a campfire, and you put that together, you get a brazier. You can make a soul brazier as well, just with the soul campfire. And then you got a cinderous rune, which I think you can only find those in the dimension. And then you got a book stack, or make that, you just go like that, and you get a book stack as a decoration block. And then you got a wise wood, a bookshelf. In order to make that, you just need you just need any type of bookshelf. You make that into the wise wood ones, and then you got the wise wood chiseled ones, which basically is like this. You just take the chiseled, you take arcane essence, you surround it by any of those, and then yeah, and then you got a nether brick pillar. In order to get nether brick pillars, you just take that, you put that in the stone cutting, you get that. So it's pretty simple, pretty simple for those. And then we got materials. They got a lot of materials, and yeah, so anyway, yeah, so what Iron Books and Spells is, it's a magic mod. So meaning you can harness different powers and have different abilities. So yeah, you got different orbs you can make. You can make common ink. In order to make common ink, you need an alchemist cauldron, which basically is this little thing right here. And then you have uncommon ink, which in order to make that, you need these little scrolls, and you need copper, it looks like. Common ink. So yeah, it's basically a whole process that you gotta do. It's a longer process. I probably won't show you guys how to do that exactly, but I mean, it's insane. It's insane. But yeah, so basically, you're gonna need all this stuff though. You're gonna need all this stuff, because all this stuff kind of just intertwines with each other. So if you go in here, we can just take a look at all this. So yeah, we'll just put this down here for you guys. So yeah, basically, this is what they all look like, and the scroll forge is right there. So yeah, these are like the main blocks you're gonna need for the game. So yeah, you're gonna need this, you need the inscription table, you need the arcane anvil, you need the scroll forge, because yeah, you're gonna want to make all these different spells, because yeah, that's basically what this mod is all around. It's based around making spells, making custom spells that you can use to for your advantage in the world and everything. So that's kind of what this whole thing is all about. And and also some of the stuff you can't find in the other world. Some of the stuff you got to find in the nether. Some of the stuff you got to find just looking around. And also there's structures on here too. So, and then we also got equipment as well. There's a lot of stuff to go through. So we got the blood staff. In order to get the blood staff, you need to have one of these upgrade. You need to put one of these upgrade orbs, it looks like. Or actually, I think it might be a lootable item, I think. Because yeah, it doesn't look like you can craft it on here, but you can put enchantments on it. So you got a blood staff, you got a graybeard staff. In order to make a graybeard staff, you need arcane essence, a wood shovel, and an iron ingot. So it's pretty simple. And then you got an ice staff. In order to do that, you just need the permafrost shards, which in order to get those, I think you gotta go into another structure to get some of these, because some of this stuff you can't craft in normal Minecraft. You have to actually go into some of these structures in order to actually get some of this stuff. So, and then frosted helve, which in order to get those, you just need frozen bones and arcane ingots, and frozen bones are dropped from stray. So that's another way to find those. And then artifacts, or artificer's cane, I think that's what it's called. That's how you make that. It's just crimson planks, gold, and then amethyst. So it's pretty insane. Then we got a rod of lightning, which in order to get those, obtained using an energized core on a lightning rod. Okay, interesting. An energized core, so I don't know. Pyram staff. Okay, and then we got this one. In order to do that, you just need Pyram ingots. You need an arcane cloth. In order to make an arcane cloth, you just take any type of wool and you surround it with any color of wool, and you surround it with arcane essence, and you get arcane cloths. And yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. And then you get how you get the Pyram ingots, I have no idea. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the Pyram ingots, I'm pretty sure you probably get those from the nether, probably more than likely. Probably inside one of the dungeons in the nether, because there are dungeons on here, and I will show you guys those dungeons at towards the very end of the video. So, yeah, and then we got the Spellbreaker, which in order to make this, you need mithril, and then you need diamond, and then you need the weapons parts, which in order to make that, that's how you make that. It's pretty simple. And then pretty simple and straightforward. And then we got the amethyst rapier, which in order to get that, you need 2 amethyst shards, and then 2 chains, and then another weapon parts, which basically you guys know how to make those. And then we got the Decrypt flame bridge, I think is what it's called. You can't make this, obviously. You can't craft that. A legendary flame bridge, yeah, you can't craft that either. Actually, you can craft it in the smithing table. So you're gonna need to already have found one of these things, and then you just need to add a timeless slurry and a Pyram ingot. And then in order to make a timeless slurry, you just take echo shards, you put that into Modane potion, and then you make the timeless thing inside the alchemist cauldron, which that's another block you're also going to need as well. This is the alchemist cauldron. So yeah, you just need this too. So these are the main blocks you're gonna need in the game if you're ever gonna start getting into the mod itself. So yeah, it's a big mod. Yeah, it's a big mod. It's a big mod. And then we got a decrypt scythe, I think is what it's called. You just need to find that, and then we got a Hellraiser version of it. In order to do that, you just need, so basically the same fucking concept as the last time with the last weapon. And then we got an auto loader crossbow, which in order to do that, I think you need to find that in the dungeons. So yeah, a lot of this stuff you gotta find in the dungeons and shit. So yeah, not a lot of it's craftable, but it is what it is. And then we got the wayward compass. In order to make a wayward compass, you need iron, you need soul lanterns, arcane essence, and then that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then we got the wandering magician hood. In order to make that, you just take a leather cap, you put that there, and then you make a full set of this wandering mage hood, or wandering magician. So in order to do that, you just do that, and it's pretty simple. And then you craft this, and you look pretty stylish. So yeah, you look like a wizard. I feel like a wizard wearing this, though. So that's pretty cool. And then we have, let's see, I actually like that armor. I like the armor. So let's check out all the armor. And then I think from there we're also gonna check out the mobs, and then we'll head on and boogie on into the dungeons and stuff. But yeah, anyway, then we got a scarecrow hat. In order to make a scarecrow hat, you just need arcane cloth, leather cap, and a carved pumpkin. That's pretty much it. And then you guys basically get the gist of the other in order to make the other. So it's pretty simple, and straightforward. So yeah, there we go. We got this right here. So this looks pretty insane. I like how the pumpkin looks like the creeper, the little creeper face. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that one. I like that one too. That's pretty cool. Let's see, anything else? And then we have the pyromancer hat, which in order to need that, you need the fire rune. In order to get a fire rune, you're going to need blaze rods and then a blank runestone. In order to get a blank runestone, you need to have a shivering stone, which in order to make that, you need amethyst shards and raw iron. So that's how you get that. So it's pretty simple, and I guess but yeah, you got the pyromancer armor. So this one looks pretty insane. Oh my god. It's like covering up your face. Look at that. It looks like I look like a bandit or something. I don't even know. Looks pretty cool though. And then let's see. Anything else? Let's see. How much more armor do we got? We got a little bit of armor left. Okay, and then we got the electromancer, which in order to do that, you need the lightning rune. In order to get the lightning rune, you need a ball of lightning. Use an empty bottle on a charged creeper to obtain. So you need to right-click and charge creeper in order to get the ball of lightning, which I don't know how the fuck you're gonna do that, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you guys can figure it out on your own, but it is what it is. Okay, then we can go ahead and put this on the electromancer armor, and let's see what it looks like. All right, so it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty sick. I like it. It looks lightning-y. I think, I don't know. Does it look lightning-y to you guys? Do you guys think it looks a little bit too lightning-y for you? Or I don't even know if that's a word. I don't even know. But yeah, there we go. And then we got the arc evoker, I think that's what it's called. You need the evocation rune. In order to get that, you need emeralds, and you surround it with the blank rune, and you guys already know how to get the blank rune. So yeah, it's pretty simple. And then you make this armor, and this is the arc evoker armor. Okay, arc evoker. Let's see what this one looks like. Actually, this one looks pretty cool. I like it. This one's a little bit more stylish. I like how the hat curls in the back. The hat has like a little curl in the back, as you guys can see. Very, very, very old-timey, but it's pretty cool. All right, so yeah, we got the Arc Evoker armor, and then we have the cultist hood. So in order to get that, you need the blood rune. In order to get the blood rune, you need blood vials. In order to get blood vials, by heating up a Minecraft cauldron with the campfire below, or by using an alchemist cauldron, mobs placed inside can be cooked for blood. Actually, that's pretty morbid. So yeah, you actually cook the mobs in there for the actual blood. That's insane. But then again, it is a magic mod, so yeah, I mean, anything's really possible in this mod. So there we go. Let's go ahead and check this out. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, it looks pretty ghoulish, pretty stylish, I guess. I don't know. If you're more into the ghoulish side of stuff in magic, I mean, it's pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, like, you know, blood magic, etc., etc. So there it is. Okay. Let's see what else. Then we have the cryomancer hood. In order to get that, you need the ice runes. So you're gonna need to get these frozen bones, which are only obtained by forgot what they're called. They're the ice version of the skeletons. So you need to kill a bunch of those guys, and then you get the cryomancer armor, which looks amazing, I guess. I mean, I don't know, it looks pretty cool. But yeah, it's very icy. Very, very icy. But yeah, there we go. All right, let me go ahead and get rid of some of this other armor because yeah, we're running out of room pretty quick on here. So there we go. I'm just gonna get rid of a bunch of this because yeah, I mean, it's just so much armor. And plus we still got a lot more armor to check out too. So we might as well do that. And yeah, this might be a little bit longer of a mod review, but I mean, it's kind of worth it though. If you really think about it. So yeah, it's worth it because it is yeah, this mod, I'm showing you guys how to make this stuff, and that's kind of what I'm here for. That's my job. I'm showing you guys how to make all this stuff, and just, you know, showing you guys the basics just to get you started off in the mod. So yeah, from there you guys can basically take the ball from there because the ball's in your core at that point. But anyway, we got the ender rune. So in order to get we got the shadow walker armor, which basically you're gonna need the ender rune. In order to get the ender rune, you basically just take a blank rune and you surround it with the ender pearls, and you get an ender rune. And I think you can also find these blank runes inside of the dungeons as well. Like I said, there are dungeons in this mod, so you can go in here and check them out and whatnot. So we'll do that towards the end of the video. But yeah, this looks pretty cool, I guess. It makes you look like kind of like a it makes you look like a guard or something. I don't know. It's giving me some of the guard vibes. I don't know. If you guys know what I mean. But it is what it is. And then we got a priest mask. In order to do that, you need the holy rune. In order to get the holy rune, you need the divine pearls. In order to get divine pearls, you need gold and amethyst shards, and then you put those together, you get yourself a divine pearl, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, and then you got the priest armor. So let's go ahead and put that on. So the priest armor looks pretty sick. It looks pretty insane. And then you got the, oh wow, you got the little it's like a little attachment for the mask. It's like you got a little mask on, but it's pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, so yeah, you got the priest mask, and then let's see what else. You have the plagued mask. In order to get the plague mask, you're gonna need the nature rune. In order to get the nature rune, you need poisonous potatoes. Surrounded with the blank rune, you get that, and then that's how you get that. So yeah, you got the plagued mask, which basically looks insane. But yeah, so this is the plagued armor, and oh my god, you actually look like one of those plague things back in the day. Oh my god. Look at the nose, dude. It's like a Pinocchio nose, dude. Oh my god, that's insane. But yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and check out the last little bits of this. Okay, and then we got the netherite battle mage armor, which in order to do that, you just need the netherite, and also for most of this armor, you're gonna need this arcane cloth, which I already showed you guys how to make earlier. So yeah, very, very key importance on that. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, you got the netherite battle mage armor. So this looks insane. This looks like I'm ready for battle. This looks like I'm ready for battle against any other wizards and whatever. So that's pretty cool. And then we got the final bits of armor, which we got the Lightbringer chest plate. In order to make that, you need divine soul shard. You need mithril weave. In order to get the mithril weave, you basically make it like that. So you just need chains and mithril. So you just put that together, and then you also need the priest robes, which in order to make that, it's pretty simple. Basically, just like you make the other stuff. So yeah, and then you also need the divine soul shard, which I don't know how to really obtain that, but it looks like it might be a rare item that you might need to either find or you might need to kill something in order to get. So, and they also got boots of speed. In order to do that, you need feathers, you need the archivoker boots, and then the mithril weave, and basically this divine soul shard, which basically, like I said, I don't know how to get that, but I think you either need to craft it a certain way or there's something you got to do to get it. I don't know. It's purple, so it is what it is. Let's check out both of these. And yeah, so there we go. We got this, and then we got this, and yeah, so I mean, it looks pretty cool, I guess. I mean, pretty simple, pretty simple how to make these. But yeah, I don't know how to get that divine thing. So maybe there's like a way you have to do it. But so yeah, basically having this on will give you knockback, and then also there's like a different stuff it gives you as well. So it gives you max mana, nature spell power. So depending on which armor you want to make will depend on the stuff you want to do in this mod magic wise. So yeah, keep that in mind. So whatever you want to do in magic wise in this mod, make your armor tailored to that. So yeah, do you want to control lightning? Do you want to control nature? Do you want to control fire? You want to control all the different elements? Like, you got to think that, and what do you want to do with those elements once you're able to master those? Like, that's kind of the mindset you're going to want to go into this mod with. So anyway, let's go ahead and check out the mobs, shall we? Let's check out the mobs that they've added on here. I know there's a lot more that I'm probably skipping over, but yeah, we don't have a lot of time on this mod, so we need to kind of speed it up. So anyway, let's go ahead and check out the mobs, and then let's go check out the dungeons. So we got the Ancient Knight, so that's the first mob that we have in this mod. The Ancient Knight, that's what they look like. Very intimidating. Literally, it's just a walking suit of armor, but I mean, they're still pretty tough. They got 60 health. Then we got the Dead King Corpse, which is 5,000 health. Oh my god, that's a lot of health. Or no, 500. Yeah, 500 health, but still, that's a lot. And then oh shit. Oh, he's about to, oh my god, what the hell's going on here, dude? Oh shit, that's not good. Yeah, dude, oh my god. That's insane. And he can summon fucking shit, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my god, I need to turn that music down though, because I don't know. Let me go ahead and turn off hostile creatures, I guess, and juke blocks and blocks. Actually, I'll keep blocks. There we go. I think that's how you do that. But yeah, so it looks insane. Like, so yeah, that's basically what he does. So he basically summons out and summons all these different things. But yeah, goddamn, he almost got killed though. But he killed that fucking thing. But it is what it is. And then we got the Arch-Evoker. That's what the Arch-Evoker looks like. It's basically a pillager dressed in the armor. So yeah, and then we got the Necromancer. That's the Necromancer right there. And then we have the Cryomancer, which is that one. And then we have the Pyromancer, which is this one. And then we have the Priest Spawn Egg, which is basically this. So yeah, there we go. And that one looks insane. Oh my god, they're fighting! Look at that! Holy shit! God damn. God damn, they are fighting. Holy shit. Damn, dude. There's a lot of destruction in this mod. Holy shit. And they're using magic. This is crazy, dog. Yeah, they're fighting each other now. Holy shit. It's like a giant war going on. And then we got the Apothecarist. I think it's that one. That's the Apothecarist. And then so yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the mobs. We pretty well checked out the mobs. Now let's go ahead and check out the let's go check out the structures real quick. All right, so we're gonna go to /weather clear. There we go, because yeah, I don't know why the fuck it's raining in my world. I don't like it when it rains in my world because it makes it all foggy, and it actually might be because we're in the Dead King space, but it is what it is. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull out our handy little tool over here, which is the Explorer's Compass, and yeah, and also you can find different other stuff in here as well in the dungeons, like for example, you can find these music discs on here. So yeah, if you guys ever do stumble up on one of these dungeons, yeah, you want to keep an eye out for these music discs if you want. You don't have to, but I mean, you got the different music discs you can find, and then you also got these little disc fragments you can use. So if you find all these, you can craft the this disc right here. So in order to do that, you just need the pyrium and the disc fragments. You just put those together, and then you get that music disc. So yeah, it's a craftable music disc. But I mean, if you want to, you can. It's not optional. I mean, it's optional, but up to you if you're the kind of person that wants to do that. But it is what it is. Okay, so we got the mage tower. Let's see, group mage. Okay, let's see. I want to look at the iron spells. Okay, iron spell stuff. Let's see. Search for group. Wait, no. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Ancient battleground. Let's see. Search for that. No. Oh yeah, it's in the Nether. Okay. What about catacombs? Let's check out the catacombs. Okay. So let's go ahead and teleport. Okay. So we're gonna do /TP. So they got different different stuff on here. So let's do let's do 125, and then we're gonna do -960 for the coordinates. Okay, there we go, and we should be teleported right there. So let's see. Okay, yeah, this is the catacombs apparently. So it's literally like not even that far away. Let's see, where's the catacombs? Okay, maybe we just gotta go to /game mode spectator, because it's probably gonna be inside. Yeah, it's probably underground, more than likely. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, yeah, so the catacombs are basically underground. So yes, you basically got to go you got to basically go underground, and then once you go underground, you will find these little structures down here. So you got the different stuff down here. Yeah, so basically there's a giant thing down here which basically is underground. These are what they look like, and there's a good chance you can find some pretty good loot in here maybe. But yeah, it's pretty insane. And then I guess it looks a lot bigger than I thought. So yeah, like there's different rooms, there's different like things to loot and everything. So I would recommend if you were to go down inside one of these catacombs, definitely get armored up. I would suggest getting maybe some iron armor, maybe, more than likely. Also, there are statues down here, it looks like. So yeah, you got different stuff going on down here. So yeah, these are like the catacombs and everything. So yeah, it looks like the catacombs are pretty big. So if I press W, yeah, these are what the catacombs look like. So they're pretty expansive. So yeah, like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can do in these catacombs. And yeah, and this looks like, okay, yeah, this is where the king is. So this is where the king's runes are. So yeah, this is where you would fight the king boss that we just spawned in back there. So yeah, the catacombs is the one where the king resides in. So yeah, definitely I would get armored up and prepared for that boss fight. So yeah, and that was pretty much it. So yeah, there we go. So that's how you get into the catacombs. You just basically go down inside the mines and everything. So let's go ahead and go to creative mode. We're gonna go back creative mode. There we go. Okay, so now that we checked out the catacombs, let's check out another one. So let's see, evoker fort. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's search for that evoker fort. Okay, so teleport 1424 125, and then -1168. All right, there we go. So we're gonna teleport there, and then we should be there. So yeah, this is the evoker fort. So this is what this looks like. It's basically yeah, it's basically just going to be like a pillager outpost kind of thing, kind of pillager outpost themed type of thing. So you just go into one of these little things, and then yeah, you get loot. So as you guys can see, you got different scrolls you get diamonds. There's a lot of good stuff you can get. I don't know what these things are, but these are like heavy chains. So you might be able to get some of these and be able to put them on your person and everything. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And you get those, and you're able to put them on your person, basically by doing this, and then just putting them on your different. So yeah, you get necklaces, bracelets, rings, spell books, whatever. So yeah, these will help you out and in mastering whatever you want to master in the mod magic wise. So yeah, I would definitely try to get into the magic aspect of this as well, because it will probably help you out in boss battles as well, especially with that corrupted king or whatever that was. Fucking that motherfucker just goes in and kills everything. But yeah, so let's see. Let's go to another one that's in here. Okay, impaled icebreaker. Let's see. Let's check that one out. Okay, so we're gonna go to that one. So 24, 80, 125, and then we'll check out maybe one more structure, and then end the video from there, because I don't know how long this video has been going on, so I kind of want to see how long this video has been going. And yeah, so let's go to this one. Okay, so we go over here. So basically this is the impaled icebreaker. So yes, these are basically like different variants of the sunken ships, it looks like. So this is like one that's been impaled by an iceberg. So yeah, there's a good chance you might be able to find some good loot in here, maybe. But it looks like it might be just like the regular ships. Okay, yeah, it looks like it is. So yeah, it looks like it is just kind of like the other ships and everything. So yeah, other than just copper and stuff that's in there, the rusted copper, there's not a whole lot in here, I guess. You just find suspicious too. So it's basically like that, like the rune ships you find in vanilla Minecraft. So it's nothing too special, I guess. I thought it was gonna be something more special, but I guess not. And then we got the fortified. Nope. Let's see, jungle pyramid, mage complex. Let's see. Let's do the mage complex. Let's find that. Okay, mage complex. Let's see. Where will this thing find it? Okay, there we go. Found it. Okay, TP 90, 56, 125, and then 480. So there we go. All right. So this is the mage complex. This is that's what it looks like. So basically, you're going to want to basically armor up in order to get into one of these things. So this is the mage complex. This is one of the many other structures you can find in the overworld. I might go in the nether and actually check out a couple more in there, but yeah, so this is one of the other ones you can find in the overworld. So basically yeah, you can find this in here. And yeah, so this is the mage complex. And yeah, so I mean, not really too much else to go through. So I mean, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's just a giant little tower up here. And then I guess there's a way to get up there, but I forgot. I don't know. There might be a way up there. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if there's a way up there. But yeah, definitely this is going to be heavily guarded, so I would suggest to be on guard at all times. But yeah, and you also got this little evoker guy up here, so you're gonna definitely wanna take him out. But I mean, if you want to take this out and you want to make this into your own like little base, you can. Feel free to. But that's up to you. That's up to you. So yeah, and also I don't know what that thing is over there, but okay. Let's go ahead and check out others. Let's check out another structure. One more structure in the overworld, and then we'll be done for this. So we already checked out the impaled icebreaker. We already checked that. Let's check out the mage tower. Actually, mountain tower. Let's see. Yeah, let's check out the mountain tower. Let's check that one out. Okay, so TP 65, 60, and then 125, and then 30, 24. So there we go. All right, so you're gonna want to teleport over here, and then, or I'm gonna want to teleport over here. But anyway, so yeah, this is the mountain tower. So you got the mountain tower right here, and obviously you're going to find some good loot probably in here, more than likely. But yeah, some of this loot might actually be just mostly related to the mod itself, but I mean, it's cool. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, you can find one of these inscription tables. So if you don't want to make an inscription table and you just kind of want one for yourself, you can actually loot these as well. I forgot to mention that as well. So you don't really have to craft any of this stuff. You can actually just go into one of these structures and kind of just rob one and take it for yourself. But it is what it is. So yeah, you got a bunch of books and stuff in here. Not really a whole lot of interesting stuff in this one, not like the other structures, but I mean, it's still kind of cool to find, and you get a little bit of amethyst from it. So I mean, hey, you know, you get a little amethyst from it, which is also good though, because you're going to need it in this mod as well. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool, I guess. Okay, so let's go ahead. I want to go into the nether. I want to go into the nether, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. So we're gonna go ahead and grab some obsidian, and let's go ahead and show you guys the structures in the nether. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. So we're gonna do that. All right, so we're gonna go down over here. We're gonna build a nether portal just like so. I could find another portal room, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it like this because it's easier and it's quicker. So yeah, and plus we don't got a lot of time in this video. So yeah, there we go. Okay, we're gonna go over here, and yeah, let's go ahead and go into let's go into spectator mode. So let's go to game mode spectator. Let's go into spectator mode. There we go. Boom. All right, so let's get the hell out of there. All right, so let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and locate some of these different structures. Let me see. Hold on. I need to get out of here so I can actually take a look at all these structures. Okay, so let's go up here. Oh wait, no, that's the actual. Yeah, I'll be going out of the thing. Okay, let me just go ahead. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and get out of spectator mode real quick. So let's go back to creative mode. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna go back to creative mode, and let's go ahead and check out the okay, so yeah, ancient battleground. Let's check that out in the nether. Hold on. Yeah, let's check that out. Okay, select structure. Okay, so search for group. Okay, ancient battleground. Okay, select structure. I did that. Okay, so ancient battleground. Okay, so we should be there. All right, so let's TP 672. Let's do 109 and then 176. Okay. Then let's go back to spectator mode, and yeah, there we go. Okay, so there we go. Nice. We got this down here. Okay, so let's go to creative mode again. Creative. There we go. Okay, so this is the ancient battlegrounds, it looks like. So yeah, this is like one of those structures you'll find in the overworld, or not in the overworld, but in the nether. There is a lot of structures in this mod. I think there's also another one that I want to check out too in the nether. Let's see. I want to check it out. Okay, so we have the different stuff. Okay, mage complex. Let's see. Okay, nether fossil. No. Pyromancer tower. Let's check that out. So pyromancer tower. None found. Are you serious, dude? No. I'm gonna look it up. Okay, let's go ahead and do /locate. If the compass doesn't work, we can always do this old method. So structure. Let's do iron. Okay, yeah, we need to find the pyromancer tower. Let's see. Could not find a. Okay, so the pyromancer tower might actually be in the overworld, more than likely. Let's see. Pyromancer tower. Yep, it is in the overworld. Okay, so yeah, we don't have that. Okay, so what about other stuff in the nether? Let's see, because there was one. What about the library one? Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, yeah, it was called the library. So let's see. Let's go to L. That's R. L. Where's L? Yeah, because when I found it in the hold on, I don't know. Spire. I don't think that's it. Let me look it up. Okay, so Iron Spellbooks. Let's see. Catacombs, Citadel. Let's find the Citadel then. Okay, found it. Okay, so TP 010916. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's go to spectator mode. Okay, there we go. Okay, so yes, this is the Citadel one. Yeah, so this is the structure I believe that I found inside this mod, I think. I'm pretty sure. I want to try to find that one structure that I found in the mod pack. I think this was one of them. Yeah, because it had a giant library down here, and yes, okay, this is the Citadel one. So yeah, this is what I found inside the Feed the Beast evolution mod pack when I was playing it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, fucking, you get this little giant structure down here. You got books everywhere. It's like a giant library, dude. It looks awesome. But yeah, so this is the last structure I wanted to show you guys for today. So yeah, what do you guys think about this mod? You guys think you want to dive into it? You guys think you want to explore the world of magic and become a wizard like Harry Potter? I don't know. It is what it is. It's all up to you guys. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. So if you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like down below. If you guys are in the channel, hit that subscribe button. Let's try to get to 500 subscribers. That'd be greatly appreciated. Our support does mean a lot to me on the channel. And yeah, that's all I got to say for the video. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys on the next one. And yeah, this is a giant library. But yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody. I'm out.